One of the things that make me appreciate this job the most is seeing the excitement in someone's eyes when they come and hunt in Africa. And I had a great experience on a hunt with Sean. It was absolutely awesome to see his face lighting up every time I showed him an animal, and he was getting off the truck that we were stalking that animal. He got so nervous at some point that he couldn't talk. And Sean's such a great guy, very humble and extremely good shot. So we're driving and we see this kudu bull about 150 yards off the road, and we drive by them a couple hundred yards. We stop, we get off the truck, and I didn't tell him that we saw this kudu until we stopped the truck and got off the truck. And I said, Sean, we got a beautiful kudu. It's a really good kudu. It's way back. We drove past him. We're going to stalk back up there. The bush is extremely thick, and it was thick. At most parts we had a 30-40 yard visibility. We couldn't see much, and we got to the kudu, we saw it, and there was a little hole about 1.5 feet maybe through the brush, and I could see the lines, the first lines. I couldn't see his horns. I saw his feet. I just made out parts of it, and I said to Sean, there's a gap in there. I know he's a good shot. I said, if you can get the bullet through that gap right in the middle of that hole, you'll see that there's a little crease behind the shoulder. If you can get in there, we got a good kudu. I got him on the sticks. It took him a while to see what we were looking at, and as soon as he pulled that trigger, the bushes came alive. This kudu just jumped, and from the way that the animal reacted, it was absolutely incredible. And as we walked up, seeing the animal on the ground, seeing Sean, he got so emotional. At some point, I think I got emotional. Beautiful animal, absolutely stunning kudu, and a perfectly placed shot. It's something I'll remember for a long time. The very famous sable antelope that could give us a run for our money any day. Sometimes you see them 30 yards from you in the field just looking at you, and other times they'll run for a day and a half.
Yeah.
Tough animal to hunt. Sometimes it's tougher than normally, but we had a plan. Bart's really been looking forward to shooting a big sable, and we saw a bunch of sable. We just couldn't find the right one, and then we decided one day to stalk through some very thick brush in the area. We knew that there'd been some sable in the area, and we hadn't walked a couple hundred yards. We saw some sable tracks, and it was very fresh. We got on them right away, and we probably walked just under a mile. Very long stalk. We didn't know which direction it was going, and we walked up, and all of a sudden there's a sable. Beautiful big sable, nice curls, really jet black body. And Bart got so excited for a second there. He was up, and he said, "Can I shoot it?" I said, "Yes." We got the sticks up just in time. He got on the animal, and I mean, you know, Bart, you can shoot very well, and fantastic shot. As soon as he hit the animal as well, it just bucked. You could just see on the movement of that animal, the sable. It was a fantastic shot. He ran a couple yards, put his nose down into the ground and plowed. And a fantastic animal, great trophy for a great guy, and really rounding up my favorites for season 1. Good job, Eric. And then of course I want to thank everybody that's been involved in this thing with us from the start. Our sponsors, the Crown Precision guys, BSF Barrels, and then our fantastic crew. We had a great camera crew. We had great guides this season. I'm going to start naming them quickly. Cassie Davis, who helped us visualize this project before we started. Whit Cooper, great camera guy, great gear. We had a great time with them in Namibia. And then of course our good friend Altus Kortse, who's one of our co-producers, machine in the bush, really great vision. And then Kenneth van Zyl, who's actually filming this segment. Our good friend Kenneth, he's a machine, does exceptional work until midnight sometimes. We had a great time with Kenneth. And then Dayton de Jong, who filmed for us, one of our guides, who's actually doubled up as a cameraman for us for one part of the season. And of course Vian van der Merwe, who I remember had the heaviest gear
Yeah.
of everybody in the group. We helped him carry that sometimes, and then of course all our own staff, our lodging staff, and our trackers and our skinners and everybody that was involved this season. We had a great time, and we thank everybody that was involved, and we're looking forward to some very impressive hunts in the next season, and stand by for action.